we are using the best deck in the game right now. This deck right here with the Royal Hogs Evo Ghost combination, best offensive pressure ever. And then you have Ice Wizard, you have Goblin Huts, Lightning, Barbell for defense. It's overall just the best deck in the game in my opinion right now with this new meta. And let's hop into some games and see how we do. We got our first match here against Mino. This guy usually runs a Sparky deck of some kind pretty much all the time. I'm just going to cycle Ghost to back, but yeah, the two best evolutions in the game right now, Royal Hogs and Ghost. It's pretty much, I mean, I don't think that's even up for debate really, but I'm going to go for the Ice Spirit like this. I think just having both of them is so annoying, but also just so nice, especially when you come to offense for the Royal Pigs. Like, once you put them down, you just feel like you're going to get damage every time. There's not really that many good responses to the Royal Hogs evolution. Like, there's obviously a few, but in general, if you don't have the perfect reply or the perfect amount of elixir, you can kind of Royal Hogs on 0 sometimes whenever they're evolved and just automatically win a game since they are floating in the air, which sounds stupid, but it's very true. He's got a Sparky Giant deck, it looks like, so that's going to be a little bit annoying. I'm not sure how we're going to really deal with the Sparkies. I guess Lightning is pretty good against Sparky, but I know it's obviously not going to take it out all the way. Oh my gosh, what? Oh, that is not good timing. Let's go Goblin Hut up top. Hopefully this is enough. I need to go Larry's as well, I think, right here. Yeah, for that mini P.E.K.K.A. Wow, that was almost really bad. I don't know what in the world his thought process was right there, but fair enough, I guess. We should be able to get some Ice Wizard damage on this other side. I don't think he really has anything else to play. Maybe he'll play something on 0, but I feel like it's probably going to be a tanked for Ice Wizard by his tower. Yeah, and we're going to get some good damage on the right side. So we might have to split lane and change lanes a lot in this matchup, depending on where he really wants to play his Sparky. I'm going to wait for him to Sparky and then Royal Hogs the opposite lane potentially here. Let's see if he does go for Sparky. He does. So I'm going to go Royal Hogs opposite. No Minion Horde, no Skarmian Cycle for him. So what does he do for that? Minions come down. Okay. He might Giant on 0 on the bridge on the right is what I'm thinking right here. So I need to be very careful. I'm going to go Ghost Evolution first here. And then I'm going to go ahead and just cycle my Lightning like this. I'm going to go Ice Spirit on top of that Sparky to freeze it. And that should be enough to defend everything right there. Oh, he zaps. I didn't even think about that. That was a good zap by him because now I have to play my Skellies. And unfortunately, my Ghost dies. I could have played the Skellies faster and I might have been able to keep my Ghost alive. That was a pretty big mistake, I feel like, by me. But we're still in a great spot right here. Only up 500 damage, which doesn't seem like too much. But in a matchup like this, I feel like we can probably control the map pretty well. I'm going to go Piggies on the left just to get to our evolution. That's really all I care about right now. He's going to hoard this probably. Yeah, but we have Ice Wizard in cycle. He doesn't really have a great way to take off the Ice Wiz, so I think it's just going to get infinite value. I'm going to go Ice Spirit like this to make sure the Ice Wiz can hopefully win this interaction. Fingers crossed. A beautiful Ice Spirit right there. And then Lightning on top of the Sparky to make sure that Sparky dies for the most part. So yeah, we're in a good spot right here. I can just go Goblin at the middle if he Giants. He does. And then I can Barbarian Barrel on top of that. Sparky right there. We'll go Skellies for the mini P.E.K.K.A. like this, and then Ice was over to the side for the minions. And I think we're in a great spot. He does have Evo Skarmy. Uh-oh. I think this is actually fine. If I Barbell on top of that, we should be okay, right? I think. Let's go Larry's. Dude, what? Nothing hit the freaking general. Oh, by the way, shout out to the person in the comments yesterday who reminded me what the Skarmy Evo general is called. Like, I didn't even remember what it was called for so long. That entire video, I couldn't remember what it was called. He's gonna Sparky. Yeah, it was pretty obvious right there. He has no other good way to counter the pigs because my Ice was waddling down the lane, so we tried to go for a prediction. I respect it, but it's pretty much, I mean, not completely game over. But yeah, thank you to that person that reminded me it was called a general because, man, I am dumb. But that's still fine. The Spear Goblins are going to take care of business for the most part right here. I guess we'll go Ice Spirit too. And then, yeah, he can't defend Royal Hogs flying. Like, what's he supposed to do against that? He doesn't really have anything for it. Even if he Minion Hordes, he loses. But yeah, that's first game up, first game down. Evo Pig's broken. Thank you to everyone that's been using my code and stuff and tagging me on like Twitter or TikTok or Instagram, wherever you've been tagging me. It's kind of cool to see people using it. That just makes me feel cool. But just going to go for the Ghost to back like this. And he's going to have Firecracker, which is going to be a bit annoying low-key. Firecracker is one of those cards that you really have a hard time killing with this deck. There's a few cards like that with this deck specifically, but, you know, not too many. And that's why I think it's the best well-rounded deck in the meta right now. He does have that. Where is my Goblin Hut? That is so unfortunate that it is so far away in my hand. Unfortunately, oh, thankfully that hog only gets 1 hit. I was really going to be mad if that got 2 hits, to be honest, because that would be just dependent on the starting hand a lot. So he's got Hog, Earthquake, Firecracker. This could be a rough matchup. He's probably got the cannon for the piggies if I had to predict. He could also have Tesla or Inferno Tower or even Goblin Hut sometimes. Hog runs that as well. But I'm just going to go Ghost on the back right and get to our evolution. I think in this matchup, we're going to really have to rely on our Evo Pigs to carry us. And I'm telling you, Evo Pigs are the method in these type of matchups. Like, you have to get to them. I'm going to go Piggies into this Mighty Miner. It might seem a little aggressive, but I think it's the right play. Okay, hold on. I'm not going to play Lightning. I was going to Lightning if he put a cannon down, but I think we should chill and relax here for a second. Oh, man, the Pigs get a few shots, hopefully on tower, which is not too shabby, but it's going to be tough to get any sustainable damage in this matchup without Evo Pigs. So he's going to go Hog. I'm going to pre-Barbell for that Hog, then go for the Goblin Hut up top. Okay. Not bad. We can Ice Spirit like this. Is going to jump on the Hog Rider. Evo Ghost has to come down because somehow that Firecracker will not die. I swear. It's invincible. Man, it got a shot on my tower too. I'm actually going to spam Evo Pigs on the right because he has to defend that Ghost Evo. This is game, I think. Wait, maybe not game, but like, oh, he's saying good game. Does he have Elixir? He doesn't have Elixir. The Pigs, they're flying in. Let's go. And just like that, we're going to get a ton of damage. He has to go for a late Evo Cannon on top of that. 1355 on his tower. Wow. This game is very far from over. I'll tell you why. This is a matchup where it's hard to do anything for me. He could definitely come back and outcycle us. Hog Rider is going to be super hard to defend because, of course, you know, Goblin Hut's all right against it, but it's not amazing. I'm going to go for the Goblin Hut like this preemptively for the Hog Rider just in case he does drop that down. Then go Ice Spirit like this. That pulls, right? Yeah, it does. Okay. So how do I kill this Firecracker, man? I'm tempted to just lightning this stupid Firecracker off the map every time I see it. It's so tempting. Oh, it's gonna survive forever. No, let's go Skellies like this right here. I cannot kill the Firecracker. I cannot kill the Firecracker. I cannot kill the Firecracker. This is gonna get annoying. I'm gonna go for the Ghost like this, and you guys can see why that card is so annoying. It's literally one of the only cards that's so annoying. I can't kill it. Oh my gosh, I'm actually gonna rage. All right, please kill that. Oh my gosh. Okay, you know, I'm gonna go Ice Fist the bridge. Please take that out. I'll do anything. All right. Whew. Nope, I was going to say we can take a deep breath. I'm just going to lightning this stupid Firecracker. I can't take it anymore, guys. It's too annoying. Let's go Goblin Hut like this. He's going to Barbarian. Yeah, oof. I probably should have put my Goblin Hut low that time. We're still fine, though. Like, I think we're all right. I'm going to go Barbarian Barrel on top of that Hog. And you know what? For all things considered, with how annoying and how much value that Firecracker got, the first one, the Evo one, I'm pretty happy with where we are. I'm just going to go Royal Hogs, Evo Ghost to Bridge. Maybe this is way too aggressive. It probably is, but you know what? I'm going to lightning this Firecracker again because why not? I just don't want to see that card on the map, and that should be fine right there. We do not really get any damage. I might have sold the game here. Yeah, I regret my decision making there. Let's go Skelly's Goblin Hut on 0 if I can. Oh, not again, please, please. I'm getting a nightmare PTSD here. All right, we have to go Ghost though. The Hog is going to hit my tower. I'm not too worried about that. Okay, we just need to focus on not losing the game. Like, literally, if I can just take some damage and survive, I think we're fine. Let's go Skelly's like that. The Ice Spirit jumps on top of that, but then we can go Goblin Hut up top. Okay, could have been a lot worse right there. I'm pretty happy with how he defended that. He does have a Earthquake that did nothing right there. We just need 2 Lightnings to win this match, and I just need to chill, get back around to 2 Lightnings. We have plenty of time. We're going to go Ghost to back right now. He's going to probably Mighty Miner the bridge. At some point here, if I did have to make an assumption. I'm going to go here. He does, of course, put it down the second I lightninged. What is my luck? But that Barbarrel should, well, I was going to say should kill the Firecracker. I forgot it's invincible. That's fine. We don't need to do anything, really. I can just go Goblin Hut up top right here. Wow, my cards just got evaporated. It doesn't matter, though, because we can just lightning on top of this. Thankfully, we don't need to worry about that Hog and that Firecracker more, and we are going to win the game. That matchup was so annoying, but luckily the Evo Pigs carried us once again. In our next match here against Thete, I think this guy usually runs Goblin Drill most of the time, so I'm going to go for the Larrys on top of that Fire Spirits. In a matchup like Goblin Drill, oh, that's really bad timing. Let's go Ice Spirit like this. I'm going to Ghost too. It's kind of aggressive, like a lot of Elixir to spend, but I think it's fine because he has Drill, and we have Barbarrel and Cycle, so it's not the end of the world. But yeah, I was going to say, in a matchup like this, I want to try and prevent as much damage as possible, especially in single Elixir, I think, because it's going to be difficult to, like, you know, keep up in damage if I get down. So I'm going to go for the Barbarrel like this on top of the Goblin Drill like that, and then Larry's on top of this. I saw a clip today of the Evo Goblin Drill being placed, and it does less damage overall. Like, if you completely ignore Evo Goblin Drill, it does less damage than a normal Goblin Drill. I couldn't believe my eyes. I was like, what the heck? I can't believe that card is even real. Like, how is the Evo Drill just... It's got to get changed somehow. I know they buffed it, I guess, but it honestly hasn't done anything to the card. And I haven't seen a single person this entire season running Evo Drill. Like, I'm not kidding you guys. Let's go for the Goblin Hut like this. I just think it's funny that an Evo can be worse than the normal card, right? Like, that just is ridiculous to think about. But just get a Barbell on top of that. Unfortunately, that Goblin spawned literally a millisecond after the Barbell. That was kind of unlucky, but it's all good. We take some damage, which sucks, but I'm going to just go... I guess we can just go Royal Hogs the bridge here. I'm pretty sure he's got... cannon for this, right? But I'm just going to go here, then Evo Ghost on the right-hand side. That should be fine. I think that's going to connect to my tower because it is evolved. Yeah, wow, that's frustrating. And Evo Ghost can't even take out Evo Wall Breakers. That's depressing. He has to defend that Evo Ghost still, which is good for me. Wait a second. He kind of messed up his micro right there. Hold on. The Ghost is going to get a chain. No way. What? It got no hits? They did nerf the Ghost, I guess, to be fair, but I don't know how those, the Guardian or the freaking invisible ghost thingies that spawn when the ghost swings didn't do anything. But let's go for the Ice Fist to back and take our time. We're only down a little bit, like not the end of the world. I'd like to low-key save my Barbarrel for the ghost, or not the ghost, the drill. So I don't want to use that right there. It's fine going Goblin Hut. Goblin Hut's not going to do too much for me in this matchup. Maybe a little bit on defense. I'm going to go for the Royal Hog split just to get to our evolution. That's really all I care about right here. And then I've got my lightning as well if I need it. He does go for the Evo Cannon. So we got that out of rotation, I guess. That's pretty good. I'm just going to cycle around to another one of these. I'm going to go for the Ice Spirit like this to tank for that. We can go Ice Fist up top, tank the wall breakers, then go ghost on top of the drill right here. I think this is fine right now. So that's going to be, wow, that sucks. The ghost did not, unfortunately, take out the goblins, and we do take a lot of damage there, which is not bueno. So I'm going to go for the Evo Pigs potentially here. Let's go Skellies first, and then I might even just lightning. I'm just going to lightning this Mighty Miner to take some damage on tower and also take care of it. He's going to go for the wall breaker evolution. I'm going to go here, and then he does fireball, so I'm going to go Ice Wizz on top of that to make sure those wall breakers don't connect on my tower. Yep, we're chilling. And then he did just fireball. I'm going to go Evo Pigs like this since he did just fireball, and then I think that should be pretty annoying for him to defend. We'll go for the Skellies first to make sure the drill does no damage, then ghost on top of that drill. And the piggies, yep, look at the piggies. They have to force out, or they force out a fireball. And we do get quite a bit of damage right there. So I like this spot. We're only down a little bit, not the end of the world right here. I'm going to go Ice Wizz up top like this. Yep, I had a feeling he'd Mighty Miner. And then, okay, Wall Breaker's the other side. I'm going to go Pigs into this right here. I'm going to pre-lightning just because why not, to try and get some damage on tower. He does go for the cannon up top. Oh, he's BMing too. Nice, nice. Let's go for the Ice Spear at the middle, potentially. We're actually winning the game right now, so I don't know if that BM was justified. It might come back to bite him. We'll go Ice Spear up top, Goblin Hut as well, and then I can just go for the Evo Ghost on defense for this drill since he's switching lanes. Should be absolutely fine. We can go Barbell too, over-committing with the Fireball too, so we should be in a good spot right now. He has to defend the Evo Ghost. He has to defend these Piggies once I place them. I'm just going to wait for enough Elixir, then go Piggies plus Lightning on this right-hand side. And yeah, let's see if he gives us any value. He goes for that. I'm just going to Lightning preemptively for the cannon, maybe. Nice. And he should not have dropped that well played early because now look what happened. But yeah, that's tower down just like that, and we are going to be dominating with this deck. This deck is so good in the meta right now. In our next match here against SLA, and I think this is kind of the worst starting hand to have because we don't have either of our Evos to cycle first play, but of course we have cheap enough cards in this deck to where you can get to your Evo in like 2 seconds. So he's got Ghost, could be Royal Giant, could be anything, to be honest. Ghost is in a ton of decks. I know they nerfed it and it is significantly worse. It is still, I would say, the best evolution. What the heck? Wait, nah, that was a crazy zap. I'm going to be honest. Okay, he thinks I'm playing Ice Bow. That's why probably he had the zap hovered. I'm going to go Lightning on top of this right here. Go ahead and take out that pump, which is going to be nice. We get the Bandit in there too. Oh, Ghost on tower. So nice prediction by him. Then I guess technically a nice prediction by me, even though I'm going to be honest, I was not going for anything else except for the Collector, but I will definitely take that. He's going to go at the bridge. I don't know if I agree with that play. I feel like it's too aggressive. I'm going to go Larry's on top of this Ghost to surround it right now. And then I think we should be vibing right here. Ice Wizz should take care of that Ghost for the most part. He does not splash my tower this time, which is really good. I definitely am going to need to get to my Evo Pigs. He has 3 Musketeers. Oh, I don't know how I feel about 3M, actually. I think we should be good because we have Lightning, but it's going to be difficult for us to actually, like, what's the right way to describe it? I guess defend. If he blocks his 3 Musketeers well, he can probably keep them alive. Like, if he goes Ice Golem in front or whatever else he has, for example, Bandits, even Ghost and stuff like that, it can always tank for a 3 Musk, and you got to be careful. You got to be very careful of that happening. Lightning blocks is definitely going to be the way to win this game for him, so I need to be careful with that. But we'll see what he wants to do. I've got Goblin Hut, which is going to be annoying for him to get through. I think he doesn't have a big spell to take care of that, so we'll see what he wants to do. I'm going to go Ice Fist the back like this. Always kind of a safe play in these type of matchups. He's going to go for the Ice Golem. Okay. I'll go with my Larry's. He goes 3 in the back. Okay. I actually don't like that play because he doesn't have any way to block it now since he just uses Ice Golem. So I'm just going to take the Lightning on the 2 Musketeers. And, of course, he's still going to have to defend this Ice Wizard and the Evo Ghost, right? So, in my opinion, that was a bit of a mistake. We'll see if he's able to defend this, like, pretty easily, though. I'm going to go Ice Spirit on top of the Musketeer. Evo Ghost for him. That's well played, I guess. Wow, that's actually going to be super annoying. He's going to pump up, too, now as well, if I had to predict it. So I'm going to go for this, and then Ice was on top of the Ghost. I did that too early as well. Wow. I'm selling right now. No. You know what? I'm going to Lightning. This is probably going to hurt me, I think, a lot, because he's going to go for the 3 Musketeers. I'm actually kind of scared. Yep, here they come. Oh, boy. We're down, what, 4.5 Elixir when he placed that, so this is going to be a very, 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 very difficult defense. I need to be super careful of both lanes right here. Let's go Ghost to back. I need to get back around to a Lightning here. I'm going to Barbell the right-hand side early. Hopefully that Ghost doesn't do too much damage. I'm going to go Skellies on top of this to make sure it doesn't completely cook me. Then Ice was like this. He Evo Zaps. I'm going to go Ghost on the left. I'm going to try and save my Lightning. That's the whole point of this defense. Yeah, that didn't go well. I'm going to be honest. But I will say, I can go Pigs here and hopefully get some damage back. With him having 3 Musketeers, I think we're able to kind of just defend. If I defend perfectly, he has no big spell, and if I just lock down with my Ice Wizard, Goblin Hut, Ghost, I don't think he can break through as long as we just, keep ourselves in a fine spot, not put ourselves in a situation like we did before, where he got all that damage. I think we should be okay. So I'm just going to go Goblin Hut. He's going to try and block that with something. Yep, I knew it. Can I just kill these? I don't know, dude. These 3 of them are so scary. They just sit there. They're so, like, menacing. Let's go lightning like this. We're going to take care of 2 of them and an E-barb. That's really good value. Let's go for the barbell like that right there. Thank goodness he didn't E-barbs first, or I would have lost the game for sure. I think we're fine right here. The muskies finally die. Let's go. That's an accomplishment in itself right there. He's probably going to go 3 him again if I had to guess in the back. He goes Evo Ghost, and then he's going to Ice Golem this 1000%. So even though we are losing, we definitely have control. That pump is making things a bit scary because he does have more elixir than me, technically. Let's go for the lightning on that early to make sure we take them out before he can E-barbs, and then we can just go for the barbell like this. Beautiful lightning, getting all 3 musketeers in there. We can go Ice Spirit like this up top. Okay, Ghost right here that I can just go for my Skelly since he just zapped. I think this is fine. He's a little bit, like, too aggressive in my opinion. He needs to wait and get the perfect timing to go for a push. But if he's going to keep, spamming into my support cards, my defensive cards over and over, I think we should be all right. So 50 seconds. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm going to lightning that quickly. Please take out the musks. Okay, he blocks one of them, or he blocks 4. Yeah, one of them survived. That shouldn't have survived right there. Let's go barbell like this. I am actually so scared. I need a lightning again. I think I'm just going to drop it as soon as I can because I need to kill these muskies. That's fine. He goes for another set of 3M. Dude, I've lightning these muskies twice, and somehow there's still a musketeer just chilling there. Like, what the heck? Okay, let's go Ice Wizard on this left-hand side. I am actually so terrified. We'll bar barrel. I don't think I can lightning. Yeah, he's going to try and block. I just got to spam back to another bar barrel here, I think. Holy moly. Let's get the bar barrel down right now. I think we're chilling. Let's go for the Ice Spirit up top. Wow, what a defense. Go for the Ghost, and then he's going to go for a opposite lane spam now since there's only 15 seconds left. Let's go bar barrel like this, and we have lockdown defense for that. There's no way that's getting through. Wow, what a game. That was kind of stressful. I'm not going to lie to you guys. But at the end of the day, or at the end of the day, wow, I can't speak. We are able to pull that off and defend perfectly for the rest of the match. So really nice win right there. You guys can see how strong this deck is, both on defense and offense. He's flexing the 20 wins. I definitely don't have that emote. But yeah, anyways, have a great rest of your day. And of course, as always, enjoy the Butch clip and have a good one. Peace.